Well, guys, sorry to disappoint. We got a one-take Tuesday going on. Here's why. I haven't left the house all day. It's been an inside day of doing homework for a couple hours, then doing house stuff. Doing homework for a few hours, doing house stuff. I got up this morning late, stayed in bed, did most of the emails. Came down here, I had 2 essays. They're not due till tomorrow. But looking at the schedule, Alex isn't going to be able to come over this weekend to do the quizzes and stuff due in those 2 classes, so we scheduled him in for tomorrow night. So hopefully that plays out. So I needed to get all my Tuesday and Wednesday stuff done today. So I wrote 2 essays, 2 article summaries. That took a couple hours. Attended the online class from 2:15 to 3:30. Then I did the homework assignment in that class. Took about an hour. Hung out down here with my mom for a little bit. We watched Escape from Alcatraz with, what's his frickin' name? Clint Eastwood in it. That was good. I had seen that with Alex several months ago. That was a great movie though. So we did that. I just watched some Prison Break. I think I'm on episode 10. I thought there were 13 episodes per season. There's 23, so it was a hell yeah for me when I scrolled down on Netflix on the Apple TV and saw 10 more episodes. So, trying to deal with my Apple TV issues of how long it takes to connect. I'm looking for the remote. I turned off the authentication. I had authentication set up that each device had to be certified. So I was thinking maybe it was having to go through some sort of authentication process, and that's why it was taking so long. So I turned that off, and that didn't make any difference. So it's got to be a problem with the Apple side of things. And I don't know, some of this Apple stuff's pissing me off recently. They've gotten a little too big and a little too cocky in thinking that their products are the best, and in my opinion they still are, but they need to take a look and kind of re-simplify some of the basics, AirPlay being one of those major features. Something else I was going to say about today. I don't remember. Moving on to tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday, December, thank God it's not December, February 4th. I have my early class, so I've got to go in there tomorrow morning at 9:15 to 10:30. Joe and I are going to lunch. He's got to be back by noon. That gives me my 2 hours to come home and do crap. Then go back at 2:15 and do the lab. And then we're going to be done for tomorrow until Alex comes over tomorrow night. We do that work. Weather update, because that's what we do here. Not as cold. It's 25. It's snowing 1 to 3 inches tonight, 1 to 3 inches tomorrow night. Negative temperatures, -2 or so. Looking at the AccuWeather 30-day, which probably is about as accurate as my prediction of how many centimeters it is from here to Jupiter and back. They're saying it's going to be in the 50s, or the high 40s by the end of February. Whoop-de-frickin-do, 3 weeks. Also renewed the registration on the M5 today. I got in the mail a few weeks ago the letter for the Ferrari and the E39 M5, so I paid the M5 online. The Ferrari has collector plates, so that still has to be done via snail mail, so we got to cut a check for that, send that to the BMV, and then I'm going to have those stickers sent here to the Hudson house. Then when I go to San Diego in March, which I was looking at flights today, I'll get into that in a minute, I'll just take the stickers out and slap them on 355. So, got bored today, went to Orbitz, plugged in the dates I want to go to San Diego, March 19 through 29. And, you know, a couple years ago, they used to be about 600 bucks round trip. That's just what they were when I would go in the summer or spring break. The tickets I'm looking at are like $475, so it's not terrible if I want to do a round trip. It's a United flight from Cleveland to Houston to San Diego, and then American back from San Diego to Charlotte to Cleveland. Logged into my United account, I've got 18 or 19,000 frequent flyer miles. It's unbelievable just the lack of availability that they'll give you when you're trying to book award travel. I would have to fly a 5 a.m. flight from Cleveland to Newark. Then I'm in Newark, New York City for 6 hours, and then from Newark to San Diego landing at like 11 at night. So 12 hours after I leave my house, I'm still further east than my house when I'm going west 2,500 miles. It just doesn't make sense. And the return flights don't even exist within 5 days of when I want to come back. So maybe I'll just save the miles for some trip in the summer out there, maybe. But that's where we stand. I'm talking your head off. We're 5 minutes in. I'm going to wrap this up, go take a shower, get to bed, sleep a few hours, get up tomorrow and do it all again. It's a blast. Talk to you guys then. Good night.